what's up? It's Destiny back again for another video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing a video that I posted a few days ago. A short video of a real short form content video that I recently posted, and I've been getting a lot of backlash on, but I've also been getting a lot of positive feedback on. Before we get into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Be prepared to leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up and share it with whomever you think might find this interesting. Now, I just want to go ahead and say this. I feel like I say this often enough where I should not have to say it, but I know that, you know, it's the internet. Sometimes the algorithm does its thing and my videos come across faces that are not familiar with me at all. Faces that I've never seen me, faces that never knew I existed. So they don't know what I'm all about. They just, their first impression of me is whatever video they're seeing. And I think I do a pretty good job of just, you know, I'm kind of a take it or leave it kind of girl. It's like either you like it or you don't. Either you agree or you don't. You align or you don't. There's no gray area. We're not lukewarm, baby. Hot or cold. Pick one. Pick one, baby.
Motion detected at kitchen.
Motion. There's motion. That's why I'm having the type of feedback that I'm having, because of the motion that is circulating. Now, I want to go ahead and say this. I am a woman, obviously, but I make content specifically sharing a woman's perspective, sharing a woman's experience. I specifically started my social media with sharing 2A for other women to know that they can do this too. This is a very male-dominated field. 2A stuff, firearms, self-defense, highly dominated by the males, okay? I just wanted to share my experience, the things that I've learned, the things that I do, the things that I believe in, the things that I've seen, so that other women can know you don't have to be military, you don't have to be police, you don't have to be, you know, a MMA fighter, you don't have to have a husband who has taught you these things. You don't have to do that. You could just be you and still defend yourself and still have knowledge to do so, education to do so. So keep that in mind. So when I create a video that's saying press charges on them, file the complaints, get the injunctions, get the restraining orders, let the boys in blue deal with them. And yes, I may have used a term that is popular amongst my community. And when I say my community, I mean the black community. We use a word that people might find derogatory. They might see it as a slur, and it is a slur when other communities use it. But when we're amongst our community, it's interchangeable. It's not just talking about men.
Motion detected at kitchen.
It includes women. It encompasses everybody. You don't even have to be in the community, but we use that term as a description. It's a descriptive word. I use that word, and a lot of people are in an uproar about that. We can't trust anything that she says. Women like her need to be put away. You wouldn't believe the type of comments that I got because of that. Not because of the context of what the video was around, but because I used that word. I get it. Some people don't like it. You know, it is what it is. The message remains the same. And the message is that if someone, male or female, is harassing you, stalking you, threatening you, inciting violence towards you, intimidating you where you feel like your life is in danger, go down or go online, file that police report, press the charges, get the restraining order, create a paper trail. Create a paper trail. That's all I'm saying, and I stand by that. Create a paper trail, just like you do in the corporate America, you know, with your boss and your coworkers. You save those emails just in case something comes up. You file that paperwork. This person has done something to you multiple times. It don't even have to be multiple times. It could be that one time. That one time they make a threat, go down to the police station. Or I just found out, based on my recent experience, you could file online. You could file online, get advice talk to the police, and move forward with that as well. File the police report. Do the things. Do the things that are going to keep you safe. I know a lot of people, even within my community. And when I say that, the black community. Oh, I don't want the people in my business. I don't want them folks. Them folks going to be in the business. Because if someone is making a threat towards me, they're stalking me or harassing me, trying to intimidate me, I'm letting the people know. So that, God forbid, there comes a time where I am in fear for my life and I have to stand my ground. I have to protect myself. I have to defend my life, protect my children. They can already see, I done already told you this person was a problem. You should have handled it back then. You should have handled it back then. It would have saved you the paperwork. Now it's a whole thing. That is what I'm talking about. Okay? My basis for sharing the videos, sharing my experiences, having these conversations is to educate and to help women specifically be in a better position to protect themselves, defend their life, come home, make it home, have a long extended life. That's what it's all about. Making sure that you're still here, that we're still able to have these conversations, these back and forths. That's what it's all about. Now, I have a lot of male followers, and I love y'all just like I love the women. I love everyone who supports me, who has been there, the words of encouragement, the sharing of my content, the supporting of my content, all those things. I love it. Men can take this advice as well. If a woman is threatening you, harassing you, stalking you, inciting violence, trying to physically intimidate you to the point where you are afraid, but they haven't made you fear for your life so you don't have to take action physically, go down to the police department. Get on your phone, file a complaint, file a report, call the non-emergency police in your location, in the county that you live in or the city that you live in. There's a non-emergency police number. Call it. Get online, submit the forms. Then go down to the clerk of courts and file for a no contact order. File for a restraining order, an injunction, something. Let them people know that there's an individual out in this world that is doing things to make you feel uncomfortable, feeling unsafe. That's your right to do as well, men. So when I'm putting out these messages, although I'm a woman, sharing my womanly experience, trying to encourage other women, men, you could take the advice as well. You don't know how many DMs, how many comments. Well, women are so emotional. They don't know how to handle their emotions. They're the main ones that's threatening people and doing all this and that. I've never been threatened by a woman. Not in my adult life. Now, when I was a kid, had a couple fights. Had to beat a couple people up. I was a kid. That's different. But as an adult, let me take that back. I think I had my ex's friend. She came at me like she was about to do something, but she didn't, obviously. But I was not afraid. We would have just had to go. I needed that. What they said? I need that. We would have been throwing hands. I wouldn't have had to do anything for that, But I've never felt intimidated by a woman to the point where I think they're trying to take my life, where they're harassing me, where they're stalking me, where they're trying to do anything where I feel like my life is in danger. I've never had that with a woman. It's always been a man. It's been a man who spiked my drinks. It's been a man who's assaulted me. It's been a man who's threatened me. It's been a man who put their hands on me. It's always been a man. That is why I can still carry, because of men. Because of men. That is why I can still carry. And I know you're going to get in the comments, those aren't real men. Those are little boys. Well, the world defines them as men. That's why I can still carry. So you guys can get in the comments and say, well, women do this and women do that. I don't have those experiences with women. I don't have those type of relationships with women where things will escalate to that degree. That's not my personal experience. I'm sharing my personal experience. You take from it what fits for you and you do what you need to do. I'm just letting you know what's happening with me. I'm just letting you know what you should do as a woman. And as a man, if it fits the situation, if a woman is doing these things to you, do the same thing that I'm saying to do. Put yourself in my shoes. It's interchangeable. I'm not saying that men are the only ones that are harassing and threatening and stalking. And I know women do it too. Everyone does it. But again, I have not had that experience with a woman to the point where I got to go down and let the boys in blue get involved. It's always and only has been a man. So let's just use our brains when you come across my videos. And I know for like my core audience, my core supporters, y'all already know this is not something that y'all necessarily need to hear, but it's really for the new people, like, or the people who aren't really even supporters. My videos just come across their timeline and they just want to leave nasty comments. I've had to block, I've had to report, I've had to turn off the comments on Instagram. I've had to do all the things because even with me saying I'm gonna get the boys in blue involved if you're making threats, I'm getting threats. You're DMing me threats. They can track your VPN. I might not know where you live, but the people will find it. So just don't do that. Just don't do it. If you don't agree, you don't have to. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. You're gonna see my face again unless you block me. So if that's what you want to do it. But that's the whole point of the video. It's just, you need to understand your rights. You need to understand what you're worth. You need to understand what you can do. And I said in the video, because someone said, oh, you gonna end up having people go to jail. No. I said create a paper trail. If someone is seriously harassing you, stalking you, threatening you, doing these things to you, create a paper trail. Get your concealed carry license. Train. That piece of paper is not going to stop the person who really wants to do harm to you. What are you going to do? Just say, hey, wait, hold on. Pull out the paper. You see this? You can't be around me 50 feet, 100 yards. It's not going to do nothing to a crazed individual who should plead insanity. That paper is not going to stop them. So that's why I say couple these things together. Create the paper trail. File the correct documentation. Don't falsify nothing. Because if you do, then you're in trouble. Okay? Tell the truth. Tell the whole story. But also have your firearm. Because that's your Second Amendment right. Because I've been in situations where the police did not do anything with the complaint. They didn't do anything. They said, oh, well, we're going to tell them to stay away from you and nothing's going to happen, but we're not going to give you a real restraining order. I'm just telling them they can't be around you or your children. That's not enough. That's not enough to a crazed individual. Give me the paperwork. And if they won't do their job, I'm going to do mine. I'm protected under the Second Amendment right, just as you are. It's your right as a citizen of this country to protect your life. Okay? So that's what that was about. I just, I didn't even know the video was going to do the numbers that it did. I didn't know. I never really know. I just share. I just want to help. I want to share and help and educate. That's all I'm here to do. So when I was seeing the feedback, which again, I got a lot of positive comments, a lot of good responses, a lot of, encouragement. But then I got a lot of hate mail, a lot of threatening things, a lot of mean comments, a lot of, we got to get her out of here, and what? Whoa. Just foolishness. But so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Leave in the comment section below what you think, but keep it cute, but I know y'all will, because this is like family. Although on another video I posted, I've been getting, again, a video is circulating in different spaces, so different people are coming across it and they not so nice, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing the back and forth really unless I have the energy, and I do have a lot more energy these days. So you might get a clap back from me, but ultimately I'm not here for that. I'm really not here for that type of stuff. I'm just here to educate, encourage, share, learn together. This is family, okay? I love y'all. Most of y'all love me, or you wouldn't be here. Okay? And what I mean by that is you wouldn't be viewing my content if you didn't love me. That's what I mean. Gotta be careful with the words, baby. But alright, leave in the comment section below what you feel about all that I've said. If you have anything to add, anything positive for myself or viewers that may come across it, leave in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up so I know that you like this type of content. Share it with other people who you think might like this content, and be sure that you are subscribed to the channel. More to come. And you can also leave some ideas in the comment section as well. I know a lot of people want to see range videos. It's football season, baby. It's football season. We was at the schoolhouse today in a football parent meeting. Then we had to go get some football gear and do this and that. So I'm trying to get to the range, but being a football mom, your life is tied up for a couple of months, okay? So y'all bear with me, but that content will be coming soon. But as always, if you love someone, tell them I love you all. Stay dangerous.